So we hear we're getting Ariel.
Yes. It's a word on the street. It's a word on the streets of Neverland.
Word in the seas.
If you remember, Neverland had mermaids. So for us, it was we've always wanted to do Ariel, and it was just a matter of what was the best place, and we always saved it for Neverland because to us, that is where I want to meet her. But the question of how she got to Neverland and what's her story is one that will be revealed in the season, in the first 11.
Does that imply the scene with Grumpy seeing her off the ocean is not an actual scene from the show?
That is not canon.
No, just
like last year when we showed Hook break into Mr. Gold's shop, it was our way to hopefully tease the audience and say this is what you're going to get. But no, that's
it's not canon. It's fun.
That was a Comic-Con exclusive.
Yeah, and for us, that's just production's not up. We can't really show anything right now. But for us, we wanted the audience to say Ariel's coming, just like last year Hook was coming.
Can you talk a little bit about what the next season's going to be like as far as the balance of Storybrooke and Neverland?
I think that at first you're going to see a lot of Neverland because that's where the characters were headed, while Storybrooke will not be forgotten. The people behind who are left behind, that certainly weighs heavily on our characters, particularly Gold, who had a very difficult parting with Belle, and that we then intend to catch up with what is happening with our folks in Storybrooke and have both stories meet.
How are you going to balance that? You have the town, Storybrooke, you have Neverland, you have Neverland flashbacks, then you have the Enchanted Forest Kingdom, and then you have those flashbacks.
I think, that's a great question because for us, we don't want to just throw it all at you. And that is why, in the beginning of the season, to be honest with you, we're going to focus on Neverland and the people on those ships. And we are going to, our goal this year is to tell great emotional stories and really dig deeper into the character and not have to bounce around to 8 different worlds. We don't want people to watch the show with a flowchart. So that means, by making the show more focused, it does mean that certain things we may not see right away, and hopefully the audience will enjoy the ride they're on so that when they get to them, they'll be happy, and hopefully we hit the right notes at the right time.
We've mentioned Ariel. Tinkerbell is someone that we intend to see pretty soon, as well as Peter Pan. We are not ready to announce any casting.
And we're not going to meet a lot of new characters beyond that. And often what we try to do for the show is have the characters really inform to dig deeper into our main characters. So last year we saw Robin Hood, and people were like, how come we didn't see more? And for us it was like, well, the story was about Belle getting Rumple to do the right thing for the first time as the Dark One, and we introduced Robin Hood. Does that mean we're going to see him this year? Yes. But in that episode, his job was secondary to telling the story, which is Rumple made a right decision over him.
I know, this season we kind of got a lot farther into flashbacks for characters that we know since the beginning. Is there more to tell?
Yeah, one of the things that we really want to do this year is really kind of dig deeper into each character, and I think like stories like The Evil Queen, where they're just a slice of life in their life. It could be 6 hours, it could be 2 days. Season 1 they were much more sprawling because we were introducing them to the audience. Now that the audience knows them, we can really just tell like that Belle Rumple story, where it was just a slice of a life. It was a field trip, but it was a momentous field trip. So you're going to see, episode 1 is there is no flashback. Episode 2 is a Snow Charming Queen story, very old-fashioned season 1 like, and episode 3 is Regina, and episode 4 is Rumpelstiltskin, and episode 5 is going to be Hook. So we're just going to keep going in order and continuing to dive deeper into those stories.
Any crossovers planned with Wonderland?
There will be one.
There will be one planned already.
But it'll be on Wonderland.
Right. And then potentially more, but right now just one.
2 on Wonderland.
Okay, thanks guys.
Thanks guys.